Brazil get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
Played out wide. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Ukraine with the corner, there first. Bale goes short. Cafu. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being...
Big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ukraine have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cafu, quality ball. Bale. Can he finish? Goal, Ukraine! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Ukraine have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Rafinha. Cafu. That's a shade optimistic. Out to the right. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ukraine deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Cannavaro. Lam. Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. Rafinha has created one goal already. And the ball's gone astray. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short, has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lam actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff quietly revving up. Lam. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. That's a cute ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice looking ball. Oh, important interception. Lam. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the right. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Too much on that, it's gone out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 21, Messi.
Whistle goes,
Coming on
and
the
we
field
start the second
is
half.
Number 9.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lam threads one in. Lam. Rijkaard. And he's played it back. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Fired deep towards the back post. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Serginho. Out towards the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross from Rafinha, punched away.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Here's a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Ball driven towards a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising. He's got away. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's being shifted off it. Chouameni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Danger averted for now.
Substitution.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Isco. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Maldini. Ambitious ball here. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Lam. And it's Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Isco, that's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho gets into a good position. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bale. Cleared away. That pass isn't the best. Rafinha. He shifted it to the flank. Pass somewhat off target. It's a promising position, just eases him off the ball. Lam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Nicely shaped ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Ukraine can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That has not gone well. An instinctive delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that has put paid to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ukraine have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. Chance! Goal! Poland! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that was as close to certain as can be. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Poland have the chance to go the other way. Gabriel, Rijkaard. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. And he lines up a cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, pass somewhat off target. Gabriel. Now it's Neymar. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vitinha. Messi. He's got away. Fling. Decent chance! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is fabulous. Just drink it in.
Just look at that. Can't find the words to describe it, but I feel like I owe him a personal congratulations.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Takes a shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And Del Piero! It's bounced back off the post.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Vieira. Showing good feet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great chance! Now that was quite some save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Poland have their second corner now. Lahm getting this one clear. Messi, he has found the way through, and it's played in here. Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has a look and place it forward. Probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's intervened well there. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to pass it through. That's been drilled in. Cleared without complication. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi picks it up out wide. Now it's come to nothing. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no...
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cannavaro, and he's gone backward. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Jordi Alba. Davids. Now Kaká. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. And he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Brazil are looking to break at pace.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kaká, Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Davids, searching pass he's played there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Ambitious ball here. Jordi Alba. Played into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, the ball's come loose, and another try! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And the first half is done. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Teremos uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zico! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That is good alertness. He's got away, fires it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played back in, and it's hoisted clear. He's there to head it! Oh, it's taken a touch. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's played in low. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's had a hit! Bellingham! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. And that is stunning, just too hard to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substituição.
Cut it out. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And now they can clear their lines. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mateus. Griezmann. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. It's Griezmann! Brilliant from Griezmann! About as smooth as it gets. And they are pulling clear here. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that is expertly dealt with. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Puskás. Now it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is this the start of a comeback? Isco is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Davids. Tries to play it through. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Puskas! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Brazil perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Rafinha. And Bastoni. Kukçu tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Lahm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Lahm. Messi. He's got away. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha. And it's Kukçu. Played out to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been slung wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Musiala. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a...
He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
There could be trouble here. Oh, that's Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Figo. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Figo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Good pressure, determined, intense. Look at the space here. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a throw. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, can he get onto this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a promising position. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
And a chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu. Costa Curta. Back towards the middle. And he's in on goal! Knocks it into space. Out to the right. Well read, nice interception. No way through. That's rather hopeful. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Back into the middle. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Musiala! Buffon deals with that nice and simple. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Tries to play it through. This is Del Piero. He's Del Piero! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now, that looks a decent ball. Costa Curta. Rafinha. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And this is Del Piero. Rafinha, looking for the run. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Plenty to aim at here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Barcelona have their third corner. Cleared away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Haaland. And he skips past his man.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out...
And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kukçu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Here's Musiala, and he shoots! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 23.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camisa 13. Camisa 8. Camisa 11.
And it's Reynildo. It's a searching pass.
Substituição.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get it through? Messi. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Forward it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Beckenbauer gets it clear. Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. That's been slipped through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any...
Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substituição.
All hands on deck for this one. That has been knocked clear. That's a decent clearance. Out towards the flank. We are into overtime.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's that. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular?
Bernardo Silva!
And that was very necessary.
Lampard.
He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
He's found a way through. Pinches it off him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Messi. Timber. Quality ball. Lam. Now, can they get him away?
Played into space out wide.
That's the keeper's ball. There could be...
Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got Paul!
Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And this is Del Piero. He's had a shot! And that is high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. And it's Muller. Lampard. Great ball, and he's in here. Looking for the run. Spread it left. Rijkaard. Played into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That could spell trouble.
That's a little off target. It's come to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Poland were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that...
A header! It's hit the crossbar. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Muller. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough,
And Torres!
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Timber. Rijkaard. Antonetti. That's a shade optimistic. Lahm. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Lampard has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo's shapes to shoot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lampard, probing pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Torres. Cleared without complication.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, it's a nice
indicated.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Might be danger here. Now the cross, a mighty effort! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And the finish! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
It's Buller! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Bernardo Silva delivers. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! It's a loose ball. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Belletti. Now it's Kukçu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. Seedorf. Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. Lahm is there to clear. That is a little undercooked. He's a sharp little ball here. Kukçu. Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. That's a look and place it forward. Ball's played through. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Poland. Number 25, Thomas Müller. Number 19, Fernando Torres. Number 13, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, number 15, De Bruyne. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 11, Wenko Kanu.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Puskas. It's a sharp pass. De Bruyne!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Gets a good foot in there. Lampard. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Kanu. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. And it's corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Belletti. Poland with another chance from a corner. Poland get their 4th corner. Here comes another great chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now that looks a decent ball. And Puskas! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's going to be another corner. Brazil have their 2nd corner now. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Hernandez. That's a throw. And he skips past his man. He's got away. And he's only too happy to take... Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 9, Kukçu.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
27, Serginho.
And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he get it through? Delivers with whip. Cleared away. Chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Substitution for Poland. Number 4.
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Isco.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Belletti.
Kanu.
Now it's Puskás.
Oh, super find.
Pele. He has found the way. Pele!
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kanu tries to clear. He's shooting! Poland have the chance to go the other way.
Has been indicated.
It's a promising position.
Isco, so nearly the perfect ball.
And it's De Bruyne. Kanu.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And that is expertly dealt with.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's that. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for any... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's forced to go back. He could be in here. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Now it's Neymar. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put... He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Threads one in. Bastoni. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And everyone...
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bellingham. And it's Vitinha. Over to the left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a cute ball. Neymar tries to play it through. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. And it's Carvajal. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That'll be a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Lam. Messi. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Neymar. Cannavaro. Here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, good spread. Kubo. Vitinha spread it left. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. And it's Bellingham. He's got full. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Grimaldo, Vitinha, for Xavi Alonso, and here's Lewandowski. He has a look up. That has not gone well. Del Piero producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk, Vitinha. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Del Piero. And the shot! Yes, it's in! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Messi receives it in a wide position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski might just make this. And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, Neymar. El dorsal
And it's Grimaldo.
11, el dorsal 8.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Seedorf is there, and he can pick it up.
Bellingham.
Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout...
Shoots! Tries to pass it through. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Nicely spread. Bastoni makes the interception. Grimaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's there to belt it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Carvajal. Sends it crossfield. Now Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Batistuta. Distributed tidily.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Villa, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Van Dijk. And this is Batistuta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Griezmann. He's on it, can he get away? Good chance here! That is decidedly lacking.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Board
descuento.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cruyff, and this is Cruyff. Griezmann. Carvajal. Kubo. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's in a great position here. And he's straight offside. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
Gabriel. Now Subimendi. Odegaard. And it's Subimendi. And here's Havertz. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Calafiori. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's gone back to the keeper. Great vision. And this is Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Zico. Zico! Zico! The man is a genius of his generation. That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Brazil take the lead. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. And this is Iniesta. Real chance! He's got it all! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Neymar. Odegaard. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played out towards the right wing. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Saka! It's hit the upright. It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Subimendi. And here's Havertz. Big chance! And he's there to belt it away. ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Saka tries making a foray down the right. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gabriel. Calafiori. Now Subimendi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Saliba. Timber is herring after that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saka made a good run there. Subimendi. Calafiori. That ball looks a good one. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The most accurate pass. Subimendi. Odegaard. Knocks it into space. And this is... It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Great ball if he can get there. Zubimendi promptly onto that, and that is that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Odegaard. Oh, good ball! Can he get it through? Shot, surely! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Trossard. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Subimendi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Swung over. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Zubimendi. Calafiori. Trossard is in a really good position out wide. He has found the way through. Trossard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Odegaard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Timber. And here's Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Goes for a shot! Goal, Brazil! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brazil go into the lead.
Camisa 17.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Camisa 13.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Martinelli. And he's forced to go back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Zubimendi. That's Eze. And he's in on shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Martinelli.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's onside, and the shot! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Odegaard.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Saliba. Gabriel. Saliba. Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when
It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post, and he's following up! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Van Basten showed plenty of...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Roberto Baggio! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Played into space, and he cuts out the supply.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Looking for options for movement, looking for the run.
Oh, super find.
That's really well cleared. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away?
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Threads one in. Some resolute defending there. Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
He's a sharp little ball here.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball.
Zico.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi.
Not the most accurate pass.
Lam.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through.
Oh, played right into his path.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, well played, well played.
Aimed beyond the defence.
And it's Zico.
A probing pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Vieira.
So what can they make of this?
Now it's Van Basten.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through.
Lam attempts a clearance.
And we have our very first corner. Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Knocks it into space.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ferdinand.
Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. Shoots!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Van Basten.
And he's managed to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Del Piero. Roberto Baggio.
Well, that pass has been well intercepted.
Neymar.
It's Neymar!
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
So your views on the first half?
Brazil clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Brazil ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're underway again.
Van Basten.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Neymar
Is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a cute ball.
Seedorf.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run.
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lam with the clearance.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, can they get him away? Thuram cuts out the pass, and it's Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. Neymar is having a shot! Van Basten. So we've reached the hour mark. Now he's got space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has not gone well. And he's there to clear it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Numero 4.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Villa. Face to face with the keeper.
Il numero 23.
Decent chance!
Cambio di giocatori.
A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely shaped ball. It's been slipped through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He has a look up. David Villa!
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Gone all the way through to the keeper. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, they can break here.
Pass is just off target. Vieira. Maldini cuts it out. Now it's Villa.
Can he get it through?
Dembele
Is the team's great visionary.
and back to the goalkeeper.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Into the last 5 minutes.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And that's a good-looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chance for a shot!
Bergomi.
And he passes it long, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Lam. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And that will be it. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Yeah, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Looking to play him in. Gets his head on it! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The breakthrough strike. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Torres. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? So, what can they make of this? Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. And it's Fernando Torres. Seedorf. Kimmich calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. Great, tries a shot! It's loose and in for the pieces! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi. Torres. He's found a way past. Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Del Piero. That's the keeper's ball. Great vision. That's been slipped through. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Torres. Van Nistelrooy. Distributed tidily. Aimed beyond the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Messi. And it's been played through. Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Neymar. Nice control. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Brazil really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. And here's Torres. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Thuram gets it away. Spread it left. Messi crosses it in. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Mbappe pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's well seen too. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Lahm. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Torres. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Nistelrooy! And he's heaved it away. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a good ball. It's a big chance! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Oh, what's he done? David Villa!
Substituição em andamento.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that could set him on his way. Lahm gets rid without sophistication. David Villa goes on a charge down the left. That's been slipped through. Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is a little undercooked. Maradona. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Maradona. Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get rid. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim and crosses. Tries to get it clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good-looking ball. Drogba just eases him off the ball. David Villa. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.